another one of my live stream lectures. And before I get into this topic, I just want to take a moment to thank all of my supporters and everyone for supporting my channel. You know, my YouTube channel truly would not be where it's at today without all of my supporters. So with that being said, let's get on down to today's lecture, which is, you know, it's very important. It is very important to diversify your published content as a YouTube content creator, as you are building and developing and cultivating your video catalog. And what I mean by diversifying your video catalog, you want a mixture of everything. You want a mixture of the shorts. You want a mixture of your video uploads, podcasts, live stream, you know, just like I'm doing a live stream right now. And also silent live streams, you know, set up a silent live stream at night before you go to bed. And so you want to diversify your published content. And the reason why, you know, you are attracting viewers, first of all, from all over the world. You know, if your channel is monetized, that's one way we get paid as a content creator, is through ad revenue. I mean, there's other ways we make money through brand deals, super chats, memberships, but we also make money through ad revenue. So, you know, rather it's from an older video or a newer video, you know, we are exposing our YouTube channel and video catalog to the masses. You know, I do a mixture of everything, and I really started once I updated my strategic business plan in relation to my YouTube channel. And I'm always updating my business plan for my channel at least 4 or 5 times a year. But my most recent update that I've noticed that I started doing on my YouTube channel, which was several months ago, but I've updated my plan since then, is I do a mixture of published catalog. I do a lot of shorts. I do relational live stream lectures where I may lecture on a specific topic, a relational lecture once a month, and I'm going to market that relational lecture throughout the month. You know, just like mark your calendar for March 29th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to do a relational live stream lecture on how to develop a strategic business plan. And, you know, I get, you know, a really good show out on my relational lectures, you know, engagement, ad revenue, thumbs up, comments, and similar to many of my other, I do live footage. When I'm traveling abroad, I'm gonna do limited live footage as a content creator. So I'm mixing it up, and you know, I saw explosive growth in my channel as a content creator when I did a guided tour and live footage to Rome, Italy, Cairo, Egypt. You know, went to many of the historical landmarks in Italy, many of the historical landmarks in Cairo, Egypt. You know, the Valley of the Kings, the biblical Nile River, Ramsey 1 through 9. You know, the ancient Egyptian temples, and seeing all of those, some of those great 7 wonders of the world. You know, when I took a guided tour to Rome, Italy, you know, to walk inside of the Vatican City and to go see the Colosseums and all of the ancient Roman buildings, that was breathtaking, people. So when I'm doing traveling abroad, I'm going to make a point to do limited live footage. And the only reason why I say limited live footage, because when I'm traveling abroad, I'm not just doing that as a content creator. No, I'm traveling abroad to accomplish many things on my bucket list and to go see some of these 7 wonders of the world as long as God gives me life. But also, I'm being aware and mindful, you know, as a content creator, the value of having a diversified portfolio and the type of published content you are publishing. And I'm telling you, once I really start aggressively doing that, probably about a year ago, just in terms of the aggressiveness of the type of videos I publish for my catalog, you know, I just seen explosive growth in all areas in terms of my monthly checks from YouTube, in terms of views, in terms of ad revenue, in terms of subscribers, in terms of brand deals, because I have pushed my channel into a whole nother stratosphere of people. And that's all because I'm constantly updating, revising my business plan, not just for YouTube goals, but specifically for YouTube goals. I'm constantly updating and revising my business plan in relation to my YouTube channel to continue to push my channel into the next stratosphere. You know, I've been monetized now going on 3 years, and I'm telling you, as a content creator, you know, I work harder now to continue ongoing cultivating, to developing and nurturing my YouTube channel and to continue to push it into the next stratosphere. I work harder now compared to when I first started out, when I was trying to get monetized. And I say that to say it doesn't matter what level your channel is. I'm telling you, if you want to continue to see growth in your channels, to see financial growth in your channel, brand deals with your channel, want to monetize, you're gonna have to approach it like that business model. Real talk. So again, share this information in terms of the importance of having the diversified published content on your YouTube channel as a content creator. And again, don't forget to mark your calendar for March 29th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna do another relational live stream lecture on how to develop a successful business goal. You know, if the audience is aware, check out my business website. That's one of the first links on my description to my YouTube channel is my company, Parasite Associates Resource Center. You know, under my company 21 years strong, you know, one of the primary services I provide under my company is going into an executed contract for individuals who want to hire me to develop their strategic business plan over the course of 4 paid coaching sessions. And at the end of that 4 paid coaching session, that paying customer walk away with a powerful strategic business plan in Word document for the foundation of their business. Because if you are in business, I don't care how small or large your business is, you know, being a content creator, that's a business. If you don't have a goal with measurable objectives, with identified goals on the far right of that strategic business plan, in the middle of that business plan, at least 4 measurable objectives, 4 action steps that link to the goal on the far left, and then a projected due date on the far right of that strategic business plan. If you don't have that in place, how are you going to measure the effectiveness of whatever goal you're working on? How are you going to measure your progress? You know, every goal should have a deadline. Goals, people, should have a deadline. Make no mistake. I don't care what that goal is. It should have a deadline, which is interchangeable with a target date, a date that you have established in relation to when the goal is going to be achieved. And if you don't have that powerful document in place, I don't care what the goal is, you are setting yourself up for failure. You should be looking at that business plan, updating that business plan, revising that business plan, discussing that business plan with your consultant at least 2 or 3 times a year, people, if not more. And that is how you begin to measure your progress. That's how you can really cultivate and develop and to measure your progress in relation to any goal. So that's one of the topics I'm going to go into a little deep on March the 29th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I've been doing these relational lectures probably going on 3 years now. And I enjoy these relational lectures because I always give it a date where I'm going to actually do the specific relational lectures, like a month and a half in the future. And I spend that whole remainder of that month and a half marketing that specific lecture. Either way it go, March 29th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be ready to get down to business. This is one lecture you do not want to miss. Bottom line. That's all I have. Simplify, simple fidelis, and I'm going to leave in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.